Have you ever stopped in the middle of the night and wondered why God is good? Even when everything feels like it is falling apart, when you are surrounded by darkness, when your soul is tired, when every door closes and every prayer seems to vanish into silence, it is hard to believe in His goodness. Yet, deep within your chest, there is a faint heartbeat of faith whispering that God is still good. The people of Israel knew this feeling well. They walked through burning deserts and cried out under heavy skies. They lost homes, temples, and dreams. But through every loss, they held on to one truth. The Lord is good and His mercy endures forever. That truth was not just a verse. It was survival. It was the light that kept their faith alive when everything else turned to dust. Their story shows us that God's goodness does not depend on what happens around us. It depends on who He is, and He never changes. Today, we walk through new deserts. They are not made of sand and stone, but of fear, pressure, and loneliness. We rush through life, chasing approval, comfort, and success, yet our hearts remain thirsty. In this silence, we start to question, if God is good, why do I still suffer? But maybe the real question is, how much of His goodness am I willing to see? Sometimes His love hides in what He does not give. Sometimes His mercy speaks in silence. He protects you from things you never saw coming. He strengthens you in battles you thought you lost. His goodness is not loud. It is quiet, patient, and constant. It does not shine only in miracles. It breathes in the moments you survive, in the peace that arrives uninvited, in the forgiveness that softens your heart when you least expect. When you look at the cross, everything becomes clear. That dark hill was not a place of defeat, but of revelation. There, pain and love met face to face. God gave His Son for people who mocked Him, for souls that turned away, for hearts that doubted. He offered mercy before we even asked for it. That is the highest form of goodness. It is a love that breaks every human rule, a kindness that cannot be earned, only received. The cross reminds us that God's goodness is not a comfort blanket. It is a fire that purifies. It is the reason why light still exists in a broken world. When we think God is far, He is closer than ever. He does not promise to stop the storm. He promises to walk through it with us. Every scar becomes a story. Every tear becomes a seed. And every silence becomes a doorway to something eternal. So now, take a breath. Let your soul be still for a moment. Look back at your life and notice the times you thought you were alone, but were carried by unseen hands. God's goodness was there all along, waiting for your eyes to open. Remember this truth. His goodness is not fragile. It does not fade with pain. It does not break with time. It remains steady and pure. Yet we often forget. We complain, we doubt, we run after what never lasts. We treat blessings like habits and grace like routine. But the lesson remains to see God's goodness. We must learn to trust without proof, to thank without reason, and to believe even in the dark. Because in the end, faith is not about understanding. It is about surrender. And when you finally surrender, you will see that everything, even to pain, was covered by the same truth whispered through the ages. God is good. Always. Before you go, take a moment to breathe. If this message touched your soul, let your heart respond. Pressed like as a sign of gratitude for the light that still reaches you in the dark. Share this reflection so that someone else, somewhere, can find hope again. When you subscribe, you are not just joining a channel. You are becoming part of a journey of faith, where every word and every prayer is a flame in the night. Do not let this be the end. Stay here. Stay close. Because the next video that will appear on your screen may be the message that your spirit has been waiting for. Watch it before the moment fades. Let the presence of God guide you to what comes next. His voice still speaks. His light still calls. Stay, and let faith keep burning within you.